This presentation examines the community power structure at King Elementary as part of Pillar 1, Communication with Stakeholders. Understanding who holds powers within a school community helps leaders communicate more effectively and makes the decisions that support student success. Pillar 1 focuses on communication with stakeholders, and Part A specifically examines who hold powers and influence within the school community. Identifying power structure is essential because communication is most effective when leaders understand who influence the decisions and how that influence operates. At King Elementary serves a diverse student population and operates with a broader district system. Decisions impacting the campuses are shaped not only by what happens inside the building, but also by external and internal power structures that influence resources, expectations, and outcomes. One primary power group influencing King Elementary is district leadership. District leaders hold authority over multiple campuses and establish the expectations and priorities that school are required to follow. Community power refers to the ability of individuals or group to influence decisions, control resources, and shape outcome within the school. Power may be formal, such as positional authority, or informal, such as professional expertise or relationships. This power dynamics affects whose voices are heard and whose needs are prioritized. District leadership derives powers from legitimate authorities and control of resources. This includes authority granted by position as well as control over funding, staffing, and district initiatives that directly impact campus operations. District leadership exercises power by approving district goals, allocating funds, and establishing accountability system. This decision influences curriculum adoption, instructional expectations, and how campus are evaluated for performance. Campus administration is another primary power group at King Elementary. This group includes the principal Atwanda Wilson and the assistant principals Kayla Burkholter, Sabrina Jenkins, and Morgan Morford. Campus administrators serve as the connection between district expectation and daily campus. Campus administrators derive power from positional authority and responsibility for campus performance. They're accountable for student achievements, campus culture, staff supervision, and instructional quality, which places them in a key leadership role. Campus and administration exercise power through decision related to scheduling, staffing, instructional priorities, and professional developments. Administrators also influence instruction through walkthroughs, feedback, and evaluations, directly impacting teaching and learning. Teacher represents an important power group due to their professional expertise and direct influence on students. Although teachers may not hold formal authority, their daily instructional decisions significantly impact student outcomes and campus culture. Teachers exercise power through lesson planning, instructional strategies, classroom management, and communication with family. They often serve as advocates for students and are the primary link between the school and families. Parents and families are considered groups with limited power within the school community. Barriers such as limited time, language differences, and reduced access to decision making opportunities can limit their influence. When families have limited power, students may receive less advocacy and fewer opportunities for support. This can result in decreased family engagement and equitable access to academic and social resources. Students have the least amount of formal power within the school system. They do not have decision making authority and rely on adults to advocate for their academic, social, and emotional needs. Reflecting Reflecting on the power structure of King Elementary highlights how decision making often concentrated among adults in leadership roles. Without intentional efforts, the voices of families and students may be underrepresented in school decisions. The existing power structure directly affects communication, access to resources, and student outcomes at King Elementary. Understanding these dynamics allows leaders to identify gaps and work toward more inclusive and equitable practices. Effective leaders must understand and navigate community power. This includes advocating with district leadership, empowering teachers, and creating intentional opportunities for family and student voice. In conclusion, King Elementary operates with a pluralistic community power structure, where influence is shared among district leadership, campus administrators, and teachers. Recognizing how power is distributed allows schools leaders to communicate strategically, promote equity, and better support all students.